Hey everyone, before we dive into the incredible story of Eleanor Grace, please hit that subscribe button on our channel, Good Vibes Community Over 50. We want to spread our impact to people over 50, 60, 70 and 80 all over the world. Now let's get into the story of Eleanor. Eleanor Grace turned 70 on a crisp autumn morning. The golden leaves swirled outside her cottage window, a symphony of nature celebrating her life. She sipped her tea and gazed at the horizon, her face a map of smiles, laughter, and moments etched by time. There wasn't a single line of regret. Born into a modest family in a small town, Eleanor had always been a dreamer. But unlike most dreamers, she turned her dreams into reality with audacious resolve. At 20, she left her predictable life behind, declining a safe marriage proposal from a man her parents adored. Instead, she bought a one-way ticket to Paris. She had no plan, just a passion for painting and a deep yearning to live boldly. In Paris, Eleanor became an artist. She painted on the streets, exchanged her works for meals, and lived in a tiny attic apartment overlooking the Seine. Her friends were poets, musicians, and vagabonds who spoke of life as if it were a masterpiece to be crafted. By 30, she had exhibited her paintings in small galleries across Europe. When critics told her to tone down her bold use of color, she laughed. "I paint as I feel," she said, "not as I'm told." Eleanor's 40s were spent traveling the world. She danced barefoot in the sands of Morocco, learned to cook in an Italian villa, and meditated under cherry blossoms in Japan. She never married, not because she lacked love, but because she cherished freedom. Love doesn't need a ring, she'd say. At 50, she settled in a coastal village, where she opened a small art school. Her students ranged from wide-eyed children to retirees seeking a second act. Art is for everyone, Eleanor declared. Now, at 70, Eleanor's cottage walls were adorned with her life's work, paintings that told stories of adventures, heartaches, triumphs, and quiet moments of joy. She had no children, yet the village children called her Grandma Ellie. She had no wealth, yet she was rich in memories. When asked if she had any regrets, Eleanor would chuckle and say, "Regret is for those who live by someone else's rules. I wrote my own, and I'd do it all over again." As the sun set that evening, Eleanor stood by her easel, brushing vibrant streaks of orange and purple onto her latest canvas. She painted the way she had lived, boldly, unapologetically, and with a heart full of color. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Please watch the next video.